Hi, I'm Sada Woodruff from Eat Move Explore, and today I'm going to show you how to make a chocolate fondant. A chocolate fondant is that delicious little dessert that is served warm with a gooey runny centre. A lot of people think that because I'm fit and I do a lot of running that maybe I don't eat this kind of stuff, but I can tell you I definitely do. I think that chocolate's great. If you love chocolate, why not eat chocolate? What's important to me is that when I eat something like this, that it's really, really good. So for starters, we're going to prepare our moulds. Now these are Dariel moulds, and you can get these from a homeware shop. They're perfect size for this sort of thing. So you just start by greasing them, and what this will do is just make sure that your chocolate fondant slips out nice and easily so that you're not worried about it getting stuck. So once you've greased it with butter, you just put some ordinary cocoa in there and you roll it around just to line the inside. So one into the other, and then into this one. I'm just going to pop the excess straight into the bowl here, where I'm going to mix the sugar and eggs together. No point wasting. All right. So once they're done, you just pop them to the side, ready to put your chocolate fondants in. Now this recipe is going to make two. This is not something I make for the kids, so I will just make these late at night for my husband and I. Now we need to melt our chocolate and butter. Got 50 grams of butter, that's just unsalted butter, and 100 grams of dark chocolate. Now you want to get the dark chocolate that's a really high cocoa percent. This is 70, but even 80-85% if that's what you want. I melt my butter and chocolate in the microwave. I do it a minute at a time at 50% power. Usually takes 2 minutes before it's nice and runny. So I'm just going to pop that in. Okay, so the butter and chocolate's all melted now. I'm just going to mix that together. That took a minute and then an extra 30 seconds at half power. In my microwave, but microwaves are different. If you don't have a microwave, the easiest way to melt these is over a saucepan of boiling water. So I'm just going to pop that to the side and get on with preparing the eggs and sugar. Now we're going to crack 2 eggs into the bowl. And to that we will add a quarter of a cup of sugar, and then I'm going to give that a whisk. Really good whisk until it comes together and is nice and creamy and smooth. You can do this with electric beaters if you want, but I'm happy to get going with the whisk. Okay, so that's nice and thick now. So we're nearly there. Pop that there. We need to add into that a tablespoon of plain flour. That's just going to give you the crust on the edge. Whisk that in. And now we will add in our chocolate and butter. There you go, that's beautiful and thick. So we're going to pour this into our moulds. Straight in there. Now these are 1 cup moulds, and they'll fill to about 2/3, 3/4 of the way up. They'll rise a bit, so you need to leave a bit of space for that. Last little bit. Okay, so I've preheated my oven to about 190 degrees. Now it's a fan forced oven. If you haven't got a fan forced oven, you might want to go a little bit higher, up to 200 degrees. I'm going to put these in the oven for about 15 to 18 minutes. Keep an eye on them so they'll be ready when they're puffed on top. Okay, now I've just taken this one out of the oven. To get them out, you just run a knife around the top, and then when you turn it over, it'll just drop out like that. So there we go, it's your chocolate fondant. You can serve that with some ice cream or cream, some berries on the side, whatever you feel like. Enjoy.